here.
Ang alin yan, Mr. Ed?
Sa Palawan. Yung natives here sa Palawan.
Okay,
So
tapos?
when they when they are exploring, they met the natives here somewhere in the Bay of Palawan. So they were asking what's the name of the place, and yet they don't know each other. They don't understand each other. So that's why the native thought that they were asking about something that they were gathering in the shore. It's actually a plant, edible.
The origin of Taytay?
No, the origin of Palawan.
Palawan.
Okay. So after that, so the thought of the local here that they were asking about the food in their hand, or the one that they're gathering or harvesting in the shore. So they said it's Palau because that's the name of that for the native. So after that, the explorer or the Malay or Central Asian people, they thought that was the name of the place. Kaya tinawag nila itong Palau, and dinagdagan nila ito ng Yi. Palau Yi means, ang Yi is actually a word for fish. Because if you see the description, Palawan is the last ecological and rich in biodiversity, especially the marine products. Kaya Palauyi, it became Palauyi, Palawan, and we became Palawin.
So yung about the story of the formations of the island of Palawan, na parang sabi nila, it's like an umbrella na nakasara.
Okay, the word is actually, the word umbrella is actually from the Spanish explanation. So when the Spanish arrived here, they saw the map of Palawan. It's look like it's elongated. So it's elongated. In their Spanish word, they translated it to Paragua or Para-agua. Para means stop, agua means water. In English translation, it is a close umbrella. Yeah. So that's why we got Paragua or Para-agua. In Spanish time, they named the place of Palawan as Paragua.
Wow. So sinong first naka-discover ng mga foreign
What?
Sino yung unang nakaapak dito na aside sa mga nagkatutubo na foreign, Kastila?
Central Asian people, Malays. In
Malays.
Malay time, so yan, Borneo, Malaysia, Indonesia, and China. So they are actually the one teach the natives here for trading. Sila yung unang nagsimula ng trading dito sa atin. Although sa atin, hindi natin alam na trading yun, ginagawa naman
Barter yung
dito,
barter.
or barter or trading. Now after nun, panahon ng Malay times, it's panahon yun, Sulu, Dato of Sulu yung pinaka talaga dito sa atin. It's basically, ang pinaka dito hindi naman talaga Muslim. Pero dahil nga ang pinaka closest sa atin ay ang Central Asia, kaya mas marami dito Malay. Kaya kung yung mukha natin magkakamukha sa ibang mga
Malaysians.
Na malapit, Malaysians, Indonesians, yan, Borneo, yan, yung malalapit.
Magkakalapit yung mukha natin.
Even yung mukha natin, skin natin, texture ng skin natin,
almost the same.
Parehas. So after ng Malay times, here comes Spanish time. And then we have the American regime, and then the Japanese invasion, and then the liberation.
Wow. So that's some of the story of Palawan.
Not only Palawan but also the Philippines. Pero dito sa Palawan, ang pinaka-closest talaga na una, sabi nga doon that they found out that the cradle of civilization is from Borneo or Malaysia, because the same artifacts na meron tayo dito is the same artifacts na meron na recover somewhere in
Central Asia.
Yes. Yung Taot Bato kasama. Yun, one of that is the major tribe of Palawan here, or the Palauan. Palauan are the people or the cave people.
Yung mga Taot Bato?
Taot Bato, yes, they are actually Palauan, Taot Bato are the cave people po natin. So in their cave, like the Tabon Cave, doon na recover
yun nga, yung Tabon Cave,
mga artifacts na nakikita na nagpapatunay.
Di ba maraming mga doon? Maraming mga nagpapatunay na about the existence ng mga...
Yes, kaya nga tinatawag siya, Sir Ron, Kuya Ron, na the cradle of civilization here in Palawan. Dahil ang mga artifacts doon ay talagang nagpapatunay na long time ago ay meron ng mga tao na nag-explore or nakarating na dito sa Palawan because of the carbon dating ng mga ibang artifacts and other materials na meron doon sa area. Especially, one of that is yung history sa ating tinatawag na Manungo jar.
Yun, sa Quezon, di ba?
Yes, Manunggo jar is a burial jar na natagpuan. It's very unique because it's not a tradition basically or practices ng mga Pilipino or ng mga native before na inilalagay sa burial jar yung mga labi ng tao.
Yes.
At
So-
ang kanilang mga remain or mga ari-arian nila ay sinasama doon sa jar na yun.
Sa mga hindi nakakaalam,
Yung sa 1,000.
kung mapapansin nyo sa pera natin sa 1,000, yun yung Manunggo jar.
Yes. Yung a person na nakapatong sa isang bangka.
Dalawa sila.
Oo, dalawa na nakapatong sa isang bangka na nasa jar.
Nasa jar, yung pinakatakip nilang hawakan.
Why? They believe that the jar is also a vessel and also the boat is actually their transportation going to the area on tinatawag natin na eternity or a place for them or for the dead.
Okay. So that's some of the story and explanation about explorations of Palawan and the
early
Philippines.
exploration, the discovery, and the people who lives here. By the way, in Palawan we have 8 tribes, and 3 of our major tribes here is Palawan, Taot Bato, and Tagbanwa. And also the remaining are Batak, Cuyunon, Cagayanon, Agutaynon, and the Sigisis.
Manunggol. Manubo, I'm sorry.
Manubo is actually part of the Batak Tagbanwa. Yan na po yung pinakaano nila.
Okay.
Sir, possible ba